Okay, so we did our drawers already. We did stuff for the ankle mortise, but now we've got to do kind of the lateral ankle ligament complex. Okay, so typically, let me bend this knee here for you. Typically the way I'll work with this, if I'm going to stress test both the medial and the lateral ligaments, which isn't all that often that I'll have to do that, is I'll work from anterior to posterior and then posterior back to anterior. Okay, so however you want to really do it, that just helps me remember the different vectors that I need to use. So for the ATFL here, what we're going to do, we're going to fixate the fibula, okay, and then we're going to grasp the talus. My index fingers are going to come together like this. Okay, I'm going to plantar flex, adduct, and then stress the ligament there. Okay, plantar flex, adduct, and that's the stress. Now, what I would consider a positive is if my index fingers separate. Right, as long as my index fingers remain in contact, should be intact. Okay, now with any ligament stress test, we're going to assess for both pain and laxity. Okay, grade 1 would be stable but painful. Grade 2 would be lax and painful. Grade 3 will be lax and painless. Okay. Now, positionally, to do the calcaneofibular ligament, we're going to bring him up into neutral dorsiflexion, just like that, right? So it's up against my forearm. I'm grasping the calcaneus with my caudal hand. I'm going to grasp the fibula now with my dorsal hand, or with my, cranial hand. I'm generally going to leave my index finger loose here so that I can palpate the ligament. And what I have to produce is an oblique movement. Basically, I'm trying to take the calcaneus here and scoop it around the point of the heel. So I'm trying to take this and scoop it this way. Okay, so it's a bit of an oblique motion. Here, finger on the ligament, and then scoop. And right there, it's bowing right into my finger. Okay, easy enough. If I move to the posterior talofibular ligament, fix the fibula, I'm grasping the calcaneus again, still in neutral dorsiflexion, finger over the path of the ligament. The stress here is a pure external rotation of the foot. So what I'm trying to do is do this to his foot. Fix the lower leg. So my ligament runs from here to here. So if I try and take this away from it, I'm going to get a good stress. Fix, palpate, stress. Okay? Switch feet forward. Now, moving to the medial ankle. We have 3 bands here again. Okay, so posterior components. Again, we're going to stay in neutral dorsiflexion. We're going to fix the tibia, palpate for the ligament here. For the posterior elements, we're going to try and produce, again, an oblique swing of the calcaneus. So again, the point of the calcaneus, we're trying to swing up almost toward my belt buckle. Here.
Eric, how is that different than rotating the foot? Because you're trying to rotate the calcaneus under the foot? It looks like that would be a rotation of the foot, a motion.
No, because the actual motion is going this way. It's not in this plane,
Okay.
It's in this plane.
Okay.
Now the one right before that, the posterior PTFL, is a pure rotation.
You're rotating the foot.
Yes, but essentially what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to follow the plane of the ligament.
Okay.
Right, so this plane of the ligament is here, so I need to produce my stress in this direction. For this posterior one, the plane is here. Right, so I am rotating the foot. Okay, now for the middle band, again, we're going to fix the tibia, grasp the calcaneus, and then this is a pure eversion motion. Okay, again, following the plane of the ligament. Right there, goes right into my finger. Okay, for the anterior component, we're going to drop him back into plantar flexion. Grasp the lower leg. Grasp the foot. Fingers together. Plantar flex, abduct, internally rotate. And again, a positive would be if my fingers spread apart. Plantar flex, abduct, internally rotate, just like that. Any questions about that?
Can you just show the posterior one more time?